This message is specifically for you today. You've been feeling something unusual lately, random thoughts of someone from your past, dreams where they appear without explanation, or a sudden warmth in your chest that comes from nowhere. These aren't coincidences. The universe has been trying to get your attention because an important energetic connection is active right now. Someone you once shared a deep bond with thinks about you every single night before they fall asleep. Their thoughts create energy waves that reach across time and space to connect with you. That's why you've been sensing their presence. The powerful guardian angels watching over your soul connection have revealed something important about why this person can't let go. It's because of your peep, something so profound about you that it left a permanent imprint on their heart and mind. What you're about to discover will explain everything you've been feeling lately. What you need to understand is that this connection is much stronger than you realize. This person doesn't. He'd just occasionally remember you, ain't he? They think about you every night as they lie in bed, wondering how you are, what you're doing, and if you ever think of them too. Their emotional attachment to you hasn't faded with time. Instead, it's become a permanent part of their inner world. Your energy, your essence, your very presence has remained deeply imprinted on their soul in a way they've never experienced with anyone else. This is a critical moment for both of you. The energetic bond between you has reached a turning point, where it must either be acknowledged and addressed, or it will continue creating unsettled feelings in both your lives. Spiritual guides reveal that the timing right now is crucial, because planetary alignments have created a rare window where soul connections can either be strengthened or peacefully released. This revelation might feel surprising, but it explains the unusual experiences you've been having. Understanding this connection is life-changing because it affects your emotional well-being, your future relationships, and your spiritual growth. The person thinking of you is experiencing similar, unexplained feelings but doesn't understand their source. You now hold the key to either renewing or releasing this powerful bond. You need to understand the signs that confirm this energetic connection is real. Think about those moments when this person suddenly pops into your mind for no apparent reason. This happens when they're actively thinking about you, creating an energy bridge between your consciousness. Those dreams where they appear, especially vivid ones where you rehaving conversations. These are actual spiritual meetings happening while your conscious mind is at rest. Have you noticed certain songs that remind you of them playing at meaningful moments? Or perhaps you repeatedly see their name or things strongly associated with them. These synchronicities aren't random coincidences. They reconfirmation from the universe that this connection remains active. Pay attention to physical sensations that occur when they're thinking intensely about you. Warmth spreading across your chest, tingling on the back of your neck, or sudden chills. Your body responds to their energy even across great distances. Many people report their pets suddenly staring at empty spaces, or children mentioning someone in the room during these moments of strong, energetic connection. Your emotional state sometimes shifts without clear reason, feeling suddenly happy, sad, or nostalgic. These unexplained mood changes often align with times when this person is emotionally focusing on memories of you. This is especially common in the evening hours when daily distractions fade. Even science is beginning to understand these connections. Quantum physicists study how particles once connected remain linked regardless of distance, what Einstein called spooky action at a distance. Neuroscientists have documented how strong emotional bonds create neural pathways that persist long after physical separation. Your experience isn't just spiritual, It's supported by emerging scientific understanding of human connection. Now, it's time to reveal exactly what the P stands for. This person thinks about you every night because of your profound presence, the authentic energy you brought into their life. When you were together, you showed up as your true self in ways that created a permanent imprint on their soul. Your genuine nature, your unique perspective, and the way you made them feel seen and understood created something irreplaceable in their life. This is what spiritual teachers call soul imprinting, when one person's energy creates lasting changes in another's energetic field. Think of it like a handprint pressed into wet cement. Even years later, that impression remains clear and distinct. Your essence left this kind of permanent mark on their heart and mind. The specific qualities you possess that created this powerful bond include your ability to listen with full presence, your authentic emotional expression, and the way you understood parts of them no one else could see. The connection wasn't just about shared experiences or attraction, it was about true soul recognition. Even if the relationship ended or changed form, this energetic imprint remains. It's why relationships with deep soul connections never truly end in the traditional sense. They continue existing on an energetic level that transcends physical separation or time past. What makes this connection especially powerful is how rare it is to encounter someone who truly sees and accepts us at our core. Most relationships operate at surface levels, but yours reached depths that transformed something fundamental within them. This profound presence you embodied created a space they've never been able to fill with anyone else, regardless of who else has entered their life. Understanding this connection creates a crossroads with several possible paths forward. The first possibility is conscious reconnection, reaching out to acknowledge the bond that still exists and exploring whether it can evolve into something new. Many soul connections separate temporarily to allow for individual growth before reuniting with deeper understanding. The second possibility is peaceful release, recognizing the value of what you shared, while consciously completing any unfinished emotional business and blessing each other to move forward separately. This doesn't erase the connection but transforms it into something that supports rather than hinders new chapters in both your lives. The third option, ignoring these signs and continuing without acknowledgement, keeps both of you in emotional limbo. Unaddressed soul connections don't simply disappear. They continue creating unexplained emotional patterns that affect new relationships and life directions. Signs that indicate reconnection might be appropriate include recurring dreams, featuring positive interactions, synchronicities that seem to be drawing you toward each other, and a sense of unfinished business or incomplete learning between you. If reconnecting would cause harm to either person or others, then peaceful release is the more loving path. The outcome that aligns with your highest good will feel right in your heart, not just your mind. When you quiet your thoughts and tune into your deepest wisdom, you'll sense which direction offers growth rather than repetition of old patterns. What's most important is approaching this situation with conscious awareness rather than emotional reaction. This is an opportunity to demonstrate how much you've grown since you were last connected, regardless of which path you choose. Now, you need practical guidance for addressing this connection. Begin by creating quiet space for reflection. Light a white candle, close your eyes, and ask to receive clear insight about what's best for both people involved. Your first instinct after this meditation often reveals your truest direction. If you feel called to reconnect, Start with simple, pressure-free communication. A message, acknowledging the connection without expectations, allows space for authentic response. Something like, "You've been on my mind lately, and I wanted to reach out to see how you're doing." This opens the door without forcing specific outcomes. If peaceful release feels right, create a personal ceremony. Write down your appreciation for what this relationship brought to your life, any apologies or forgiveness needed, and your blessing for both your futures. Burn this paper while visualizing the energetic cord between you being gently untied rather than harshly cut. Protection practices are important regardless of your choice. Visualize yourself surrounded by white light that allows positive energy to flow while filtering out any lower vibrations. This ensures that your decision comes from wisdom rather than unprocessed emotion. The timing for action follows natural rhythms. The period between now and the next full moon offers especially supportive energy for addressing soul connections. Moving forward during this window allows for clearer communication and more harmonious outcomes. Remember that genuine connections never demand sacrifice of your well-being or values. Any action you take should feel empowering and aligned with your authentic self. True soul bonds elevate both people rather than diminishing either one. Trust your inner wisdom about the next right step. It's already guiding you toward what serves your highest good. Healing is essential regardless of whether you reconnect or release. Start by acknowledging all emotions without judgment. The joy of what you shared, the pain of separation, and any unresolved feelings still present. Emotional honesty creates the foundation for true healing. Energy clearing helps process these emotions. Place one hand on your heart and one in your stomach while taking deep breaths. With each exhale, visualize releasing any emotional residue from this connection that no longer serves you. This practice helps clear your energetic field without denying the connection's importance. Identifying patterns is crucial for growth. Consider what this relationship taught you about yourself, your needs, and your relationship patterns. Understanding these lessons prevents repeating cycles in future relationships. Many find journaling particularly healing. Write letters you never send expressing everything you wish could be said. This releases thoughts and feelings that might, otherwise, remain stuck in your mental and emotional space. Remember that healing isn't about forgetting or diminishing what you shared. It's about integrating the experience into your life story in a way that brings wisdom rather than pain. The goal is reaching a place where you can honor the connection without it controlling your emotional state or current choices. True healing brings a sense of peace when you think of this person, appreciating what was shared without attachment to specific outcomes. This emotional freedom benefits both of you, regardless of whether your paths cross again. This powerful connection exists in your life for important spiritual reasons. Soul connections are never accidents. They're catalysts for growth that couldn't happen any other way. This person came into your life to activate aspects of yourself that needed awakening. Look at how you've evolved since knowing them. Perhaps you became more authentic, developed stronger boundaries, or opened your heart in ways that weren't possible before. These transformations were the higher purpose behind your connection, regardless of how long the relationship lasted in physical form. This experience has been preparing you for deeper connections by revealing what truly matters to you in relationships. The emotional depth you experienced created a template for authentic connection that guides you toward more meaningful relationships, even if they take different forms than you expected. Many spiritual traditions teach that souls agree to meet and create these powerful bonds before incarnating. From this perspective, you both fulfilled an important soul contract by connecting, even if the form changed over time. By consciously addressing this connection now, you accelerate your spiritual development. You demonstrate willingness to face emotional truths rather than hide from them. This courage opens doorways to higher awareness and deeper peace. The most profound spiritual growth comes from loving without attachment to outcomes, appreciating the connection's gifts while remaining open to how its purpose continues, unfolding in ways your human perspective can't fully see yet. The time to acknowledge this connection is now. Spiritual guides reveal that a special energy window is open that makes addressing soul bonds especially powerful during the next 2 weeks. This opportunity won't remain available indefinitely. Listen to your intuition about the right next step. It is already whispering the truth your heart needs to hear. Trust that inner knowing above all outside advice. For those seeking deeper personal guidance about this specific connection, giving super thanks up to $20 helps sustain this important spiritual work and creates an energy exchange that supports your journey forward. Remember that receiving this message today wasn't coincidence. It appeared precisely when you needed this understanding to move forward with clarity and purpose. The unexplained feelings you had were valid all along. May divine wisdom guide your next steps as you navigate this powerful soul connection. Know that whatever path you choose, you're surrounded by loving protection as you move toward greater emotional freedom and authentic joy.